If you're a current freshman, congrats, you survived middle school and your first semester as a ninth grader. By the way, good job on surviving finals. When I was on the verge of my first day of high school, I really thought it was going to be at least particularly similar to what it seems like in the movies. You know, your typical lockers, popularity contests, and rumors spreading like wildfire. I also thought I could find my classes immediately. I did not. Sitting there as a freshman, you might have felt excited, nervous, sick to your stomach, or all the above. One of my personal biggest challenges I faced were my grades. I remember failing one of my tests in math last year in Mr. Solis's class. Shout out to Mr. Solis. I think it was about polynomials or something along those lines, and the second my score was inputted into Canvas, I had a B. Now, I was the type of student where I used to never really study and still do pretty well on my tests. For example, I got an average score of 33 out of 35 on my history test in 8th grade. I don't know how, but school used to be considered easy for me. However, in the moment when my B stayed there almost all semester long, I realized life just got real and it's way harder than I expected. Things started to change though when I locked in and clutched up my grade at the end of the second semester. Actually studying and doing the practice tests he gave us over and over again until I understood and got it right without looking at the answer key really helped me understand the material. I got a big fat A for my final. The experience taught me something important. Having 1 or 2 Bs is completely okay, especially when it's your first year entering a harder level of education. The phrase I stand by is, it's never that deep. You will survive if your GPA drops to a 3.8. Nothing is going to happen, and if you learn from your mistake, do better next time. Colleges will instead see your improvement and growth instead of the B itself. Second thing I would like for you to get from this video is that your position on the social pyramid really does not matter. Your happiness is very important to spending the next 4 years at peace, and if you're struggling to share personal thoughts to your friends, or you just don't like them, don't go and act like you do. It's only going to create drama, and it's just not a pleasant situation to be in. Instead, find a group of 3 to 5 people where you know they would value friendship and respect your boundaries. Of course, this doesn't mean just hang out with the same 5 people every day and after school for the rest of your life. In fact, don't do that. You're not going to get the chance to talk and meet the people that you could have enjoyed talking to, and you will reflect back and regret it. To add on, these are your only 4 years before you're on your own in life. You're basically still a kid, so take advantage of it. Have fun with your life, go like that boy or girl, try out for that sport, join that club. There's just so many opportunities you've been given, so take them. Last advice I would like to give is to be close and friendly to your teachers. You should not be treating the people deciding your grade poorly or disrespectfully. In fact, to get close with them. Now, I don't mean to be like a suck up or kiss their ass, but do take time to greet them in the halls or converse with them during class. Teachers in high school typically have around 160 kids they teach every day, so not standing out or at least participating in class will lower the chances of them even remembering your name. You want to be on their good side for your future benefits, like asking for a recommendation for college. Being close to your teachers could also help with your grades itself. For example, if your biology grade is at 89 flat, it could possibly change to a 90 if they remember how you participate in their class or how you call their sweater nice. If I could go back in time, I would definitely take these 3 pieces of advice more seriously so that I could have been more prepared to be successful. Remember, these things or your freshman year can get messy and stressful. The strategy is to keep going and to never take it for granted. Most importantly, always have fun and remember it's not that deep. Good luck.